what you should wear when you're paddleboarding in the winter. So in the Tri-Cities, it starts getting cold around October, November. The water starts getting chilly and the air is definitely chilly, so it's time to start wearing cold water gear. So typically if the water is under 60 degrees, you are going to want to put cold water gear on. Now there's a lot of different ranges. I am wearing a wetsuit, and a common misconception is whether a wetsuit keeps the water out or not. It does not. Water stays in the wetsuit, so the goal is that the water comes in and it gets trapped between the wetsuit and your body to keep you warm. It warms up that water and it keeps you warm that way. A dry suit is what keeps water out. Now, as far as the price difference, a wetsuit is a lot cheaper than a dry suit, so that's typically the way to go, especially paddleboarding, because you're not necessarily going to be in the water the whole time. It's more of a precaution and to keep you warm while you're out in the cold air. So I'm wearing a 2 to 3 millimeter wetsuit. Now it does only go to here, so I'm also wearing some Hydroskin pants. These are about a 0.5 or a 1 millimeter Hydroskin pant, so they keep me nice and toasty. Now if the water was really cold and it was like January, February, I may want to wear a bit more to keep me safe, but this is about good as we're going into it and maybe early in the season. Now, other things that I wear. These are my favorite. They are waterproof socks. So I wear them and all the way up to my knees, basically. There's no water that gets in and my feet stay nice and warm. There are also wetsuit boots that you can wear. So they are the same material, the neoprene, as a wetsuit, but they do have hard bottoms. So you can walk into the rocks and whatnot with your wetsuit boots. They will keep your feet nice and warm. So that is for my feet. As far as for my head, a beanie is great, or an ear warmer to keep your head warm. And then wetsuit gloves are a great option. So typical gloves that you use are not going to be a great option because if they do get wet or water in them, they're not going to be wonderful. But wetsuit gloves are a great option. So most of my gear we get from NRS, but there's a lot of other retailers out there. So I don't know, check the link below. I'm sure there will be something. I sound like a news anchor. All the way up to June in the Tri-Cities, it's about 60 degrees in the water. I'm just kidding.